Good evening, sir.
Please can you tell us who?
My name is Mrs. Medina Baba Ahmed.
So what is your position in the royalty kitchen?
I'm the manager of Realty Kitchen.
How can you tell us your experience in the hospitality
Yes.
business? Is this your first place you're working or had experience elsewhere before?
No, I had an experience elsewhere before coming here. My first experience was when I went to my because I studied hospitality industry, and my first experience was when I went to my 3 month IT. After that, after I finished my studies. I still went to 1 year IT. When I came back, I was employed as kitchen supervisor in Safara Foods here in Bussa. My 1 year IT was in Ilori, Kwara Hotel Ilori. My 3 months IT was in Napton Guest House in Bussa. Then I was employed as kitchen supervisor in the Safara Foods. So which I worked with him for almost 2 years before later resigning to join the royal family. And in the Borgu royal suite again, I worked there as the manager of the hotel and the supervisor of the kitchen of the Borgu royal suite, which is now part of Royalty's kitchen. So these are my experiences.
What informed your exit from Safaris in royalty?
Yes, it wasn't something bad really. His Royal Highness late Emir of Borgu took me there. He was the one that introduced me there. They employed me based on his influence. And when I worked for 2 years, he opened a business. He set up a business, and he felt I should be the one to manage that business. So he asked me to resign and come and join him. So I started working for him instead of Safara.
So how long have you been with the royal kitchen?
I've been with Royalty Kitchen or the Royal Family.
The royal family. Okay, let me put it as royal family.
I've been with them since 2013.
And the royalty kitchen.
Royalty Kitchen, the first kitchen I was there for like 2 years now before opening this one. So here I'm here since inception.
So
Started.
can you just share with us briefly your experience with Safari and royalty kitchen?
Yes. The experience,
Make a comparison from that.
there is big difference between Safara and here. The difference here is like we enjoy the royalty influence here, unlike Safara where we just deal with everybody, guests from anywhere, somebody just come and eat food. And here we are enjoying that royalty. People respect us, people patronize us, they love buying from us, and they like our food. And we too, since we know that this is the caliber of people we are working for, we are always very, very careful to make sure we protect their name, not only the business, but even their name. We make sure whatever we do it perfectly so that people will not complain, knowing the owner of the business, who she is and where she's coming from. So we are always putting that into consideration, and we make sure anything we do here is perfect, and by the grace of God we will be protecting both the interest and the name of the owner of this business.
Now, as a head of the kitchen,
Yeah.
how supportive you are your staff?
Ah,
You know, running it's not a one man thing.
yes.
It's always a teamwork. How supportive?
In fact, for now the staff I have, they are very, very supportive. They are very, very supportive. Like the Oga rightly said before, some of them we are just training them, and anything you ask them to do, they are always ready to do it. They take corrections and they are ready to learn. So we are finding it very, very easy to teach them and train them. They are very, very supportive, sir.
So you started this business. Have you ever encountered any negative experience? Yeah. end of customers?
No, sir. Not yet, sir. I will pray not to have.
So what is the volume of patronage now these
Yes,
days?
the volume of patronage is actually increasing. When we started, it's uncomparable to now. When we actually have little patronage. But now, in fact, sometimes, ma, if we are not even careful, people will come and sit down, there's no food on ground. So we have to put more effort to make sure we satisfy them. Because if we are to cook like 2, 3 noodles of rice before, and it will still remain. Now, before 2, 3 hours, it finished. So it's like every day the patronage is increasing.
So what effort are you putting in place to always give a feedback? You know, you are a person on ground
Yes,
about maybe patronage, about things you need to do, you
yes.
need to improve on what efforts are you
Yes,
putting in
the
place?
effort I normally put is normally I know that we are supposed to have a box where customers will they will write their feedback, and there should be feedback box. For now, since we don't have it, I normally meet my customers one on one. They are eating, maybe after the eating, I will greet them, I will ask them that is there anything, did they have any complaint, are they okay, are they satisfied with our food? They tell me they are satisfied. Sometimes the only complaint I had, sometimes they will tell me that our services are delaying, that is still more than necessary before we supply them food. So when I hear that complaint from like 2, 3 customers, I decide to correct it immediately.
So what are the measures you have done? Exactly
The
what are the measures to
yes,
correct this
the
thing?
the measures I use to correct the delay is that I make sure we have things pre-cooked down. Like if we, for example, if somebody needs chips, before we have to start peeling it before we fry it and serve it to the guests. Now, first thing we do in the morning, things like chips, we peel them, we just package it and keep it aside, and we'll make sure our tomatoes, everything is on ground. There's no point somebody is waiting, you are going to the market to buy Maggi or something. Everything is now on ground. So if somebody order, we just say you should give us like 10 minutes and your food is okay. It's coming out. And our soup, we make sure we boil our meat. Some that we are going to fry, we fry them and keep. So when you just come, it's very, very easy for us to just spice it and give it to you. Yes.
Somebody who is quite experienced in this hospitality business, like I did ask this
Yeah.
branded products are common ways of selling businesses like this.
Yes, sir.
She has brought in the UK. You have worked here in Rome.
Yes.
Around here, what are the things your own initiative have brought in here?
Yes,
Apart from what she has brought
yes, we were able to introduce things like our traditional dishes like tuwo masara and miyan kuka. We have a waina, though we have not started it, but the process is on ground. By very soon, we'll start giving people masa. We have things like what do they call all these natural drinks. We have it instead of all these imported drinks. You can come here, you take natural fruits like watermelon, like even ginger drinks, sobo drinks, kunu, all those things. All these are our natural foods, and so we have introduced it here.
So you see, you have did indicated that she might not always be listening. She has put in place the board so much. So in nutshell, you will act as CEO. Why should you have something? Because you are here.
Yes, and thank God I'm part of the board members too.
Oh, very good. So do you do you see yourself doing this task very well?
Very, very well, sir. Very, very well. Even if she's not here, I believe she will not regret having me here as the manager. I'm here to support her because I'm highly impressed when she opened this. I'm very people like her somewhere, they will not even like to mingle with ordinary people. So for her to feel like, let me open this place, let me give some people food to eat, and she make me the manager here. If I didn't support her, I'm not being fair to her. So I need to support her so that she bring more things than this in this community.
Well, just like I did ask her, what legacies do you want to leave there? You know, left here, how do you want to be remembered?
Yes. I want to leave the legacy, even if I'm not here. I will want her and the staff of this place to remember that yes, there was a manager here. Because my dream for this place is to enlarge this place, expand it, give the customers always the best, make sure our customers are satisfied. So many things that from the interaction with our customers, I'll be trying to find out what and what they need, and I'll be inventing it here. I will make sure, even if I am not here, anybody that comes to work here apart from me, they will still remember me. That there was a lady who worked here for us. So I just want to have that for her, even in her absence. This business, instead of dying, it will rather grow by the grace of God.
So, what is your message to your customers? Your customers and your big customers, both here and outside here.
Yes. My message to my customers, sir, is that I want them to be rest assured that we will always give them the best here. We will make sure whatever they are taking here, they are safe and they are satisfied. And we want them to patronize us. My message to them is that they should consider her age, her position, and she decided to open this place. It's not for her. Even if she did not open here, she will still eat and do what she wants to do. I believe she do it to help people, just like she has said. So I want my customers to help her too by patronizing her so that this business will grow. By helping her, they are helping us too. So I want my customers to help us. Let them come, let them patronize us. And we promise to always do the best for them.
So, aside cooking and serving customers, enjoying yourself in the hospitality business, what other things do you like
So, like when I was a girl,
doing?
I like sports. Yes, I like sports. And now what I like most is reading, writing. I like to browse. I like to have new ideas. I always like to, yes, to discover new things. That is who I am. I may be quiet in nature. I don't talk, but at least I know what I have purchased.